Mr. Stabby here, and today I'm going to teach y'all how to make a video for the Ants Underground Kingdom. I am currently a member of the Ants video team, mentor. What? And yeah. Okay, so first thing you need an intro, an outro, some music, some content, some captions, some graphics, and you need to put it all together. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So this right here is content. This is already recorded through OBS. Oh, that's new. Okay, so what we want to do, this is our timeline. This is our timeline tool. This is how long our current timeline is, like the entire thing. This number represents where the timeline tool is. We'll get to all these things in a minute. This right here is your timeline zoom. This zooms it in, makes it larger so you can get better cuts and exactly where things are. This button right here is the split tool, and then the delete tool. And that's pretty much all. I mean, that's basically all we use. Now, I do use this stuff up here, like video, audio, speed, animation, etc. I do use the other stuff over here, like media, audio, text, stickers, effects, transitions, filters, adjustments, and all of that. Ha! All that's used. Okay, first off, if you hear some nasty like sinus stuff going on, hey, it is what it is. I'm getting over a cold. I'm getting over smoking, transitioning to the vape. It's happened a few months ago, but the throat's all messed up. I'm drinking coffee. I've got the door open. And I'm high as the tits on the Statue of Liberty. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So you just got to bear with me, okay? Let's pull the mic in closer so you can hear me a little bit better. If you hear my phone going off in the background, fret not. It's not for you. Okay. So, this whole video is me recording the Wild Hunt. So let's get to it. Alright, so you see how it zooms in there? So let's zoom in again. So this first part, we want to... Where do we talk about? Alright, that's where we talk about it. So we got to back up. Let's make it bigger so we can zoom better, or not zoom better, but tool better. And then we get it to what we think right there. Alright, so when you click the thing, it highlights. There's this white square that goes around it. And then you click the split tool. Okay, well these are new. What is that? Oh my god. Oh, okay, well that deletes everything to the left of the tool, and that deletes everything to the right of the tool. Those are dangerous, but I just like that. Okay, so we just got rid of that little bit. And then it starts off... Wait, why does it go back? Everybody always trying to talk to me. Why does it... Oh, because it's the events. That's the events, dum-dum. Okay. So, there we go. Now we're set. Now the mouse cursor goes up to the benefits, opens up the benefits, just like that. Opens up the Wild Hunt, just like that. And then we talk about the Wild Hunt for a second. Go down. Okay. We're going to put a split right there. So this is the beginning. This is clicking on benefits, clicking on the Wild Hunt, talking a little bit about it, and then go from there. This next part, however, should be... Go away. This next part, however, should be actually grinding it out. Right? So setting the marches. Fixing the marches. Finding some bugs. Let's make this smaller. Finding some bugs, and then this is all grinding the bugs, and I think I started grinding the hornets too. Alright, so this is all hornet grind. And then this is... Alright, now see, we got to zoom in. So we can find the exact place where the grinding stops and the caching in begins. And that's here. Okay, so we're going to click that. You see how it highlights? Click split, and now that's split from... So now we got that middle part, right? The whole grind. Now you see how this video length is 10 minutes or so? That's entirely too long, especially for somebody like me. I like 2-3 minute long. 3 is pushing it. I like 2 minute. 2 is pushing it. I like short videos. So what we're going to do, since this is all just a mindless grind, and we don't necessarily need to see that, we're going to zoom it. We're going to speed this up. So make sure it's highlighted. You see how that's highlighted? The affected clip is highlighted. Come up here to speed. Click speed. Do it 2 times. Now that pops us down to 6 minutes. 2 times is still a little long. Let's do 5. There we go. Now, what this means is, as this plays at normal speed, and when it gets to here, it's going to speed up times 5. And it's going to blow through the grind, and then come out the other side of the grind. We're going to cache in our boxes. And this is all nonsense, right? Yeah, that's all nonsense. So we're going to cache in our boxes, get the ultimate prize. Which is right there. We're going to zoom in on that because we want to take all of that. Right before the picture. Highlight, split. Now all of this we can delete. So click delete to the right of the tool. This is our tool, so all this should be deleted. Couldn't delete right at this position. Fine, we'll do it old school. Oh, it's because I split it, probably. Alright, whatever. We'll do it old school. Delete. Alright, there we go. Now we got a 2-minute and 12 long video. Right? So this looks pretty good. I haven't watched it all the way through, but whatever. It doesn't need to be. We got normal speed, 5 times speed, normal speed. So the next thing we have to do is we have to turn off the audio to this entire edit that we did, because you know, when you're recording, things are going on in the background, so it's recording everything in the background. So highlight, first we want to highlight all the clips. See, so I went over here, held the mouse button down and dragged all the way across. It highlighted all 3 of them. You come up to audio, volume, and turn it all the way down. That should ensure that the volume on all of them is turned down. You see? Now what we want to do is stick our intro in here. We have intros and we have outros. Which outro do you think would be good for this? I think we're going to go with... We haven't used the Godzilla outro in a while, so let's go with that one. So we're going to pull both of these files into... This is our intro, this is our outro. The intro's 15 seconds, the outro's 7 seconds. That's a total of 22 seconds. So our entire thing will be 2 minutes and what, 32 seconds, some odd like that. That's not too bad. So wherever the timeline tool is, you can just click add to track and it'll throw it down there. For the end there, you know, same. I like to drag drop. That's my bag. So I'll drag it there. Drag that there. So now our intro and our outro is on it. It's 2 minutes 34 seconds. I'm not too good with math. Whatever. Let's see what it looks like.
Giants Underground Kingdom! You have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
Grow stronger. Stab everyone.
And then it's going to go through the video. Once it comes out to the other side of the video, our outro. Alright, so that outro is entirely too loud. It always is. I like to throw this down to 10. Minus 10 decibels, whatever, however you say it. So it just makes it a little quieter. See, it's not as overbearingly loud. At the beginning, I think that's fine. Maybe we'll throw it down like 2, just because of that really screamy.
Giants Underground Kingdom! You have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
Grow stronger. Stab everyone.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so next what we want to do is we want to do the music. We gotta have some music. So didn't we say like total it was like 22 seconds? So 212 or something. So now we go to audio, click audio up here. Now you can use any free copyright music that you wish. I prefer to pull things out of CapCut. It just makes it easier, especially for the license and all that, because CapCut has its own license for free music and all that jazz. But hey, more power to it. If you want to pull music from somewhere else, absolutely do so. Make sure you copy and paste the free copyright license that is associated with it and post it for YouTube, because if YouTube finds it and copyright strikes it and all that jazz, it's a whole headache. Okay, so what we're looking for is 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Let's just call it 2:30 or something. So you see here it shows you the length of the track. So we're looking for something around 2:30. Everything with a star next to it. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be favorites, but that's letting me know that I've already used that, and I try not to use the same music twice. No, God no, I'm not going to use that. That's cool, but it's not long enough, and I don't necessarily want to add music to it. You know, like other things like sounds and things like that. So let's try to find something 2 minutes 20 seconds. We might be like we might be digging at the bottom of a barrel, because you see all the stars. I've used all the long ones. That sounds like the other one. 2 minutes 20 seconds. 2 minutes 20 seconds. I used a 1 minute. Oh yeah. I remember that. That's good. I mean, that's cool, but it's not long enough. We need something longer. Alright, that's the winner. Alright, so we drag this and drop it right there, and then put a star next to it so it lets us know we've used it. Okay, now we're done with that. Now what we have to do is edit this. First off, we know off the top that thing is incredibly loud. So let's drop this down to 15. See what that sounds like. Okay. And we know that we only need like to here. So, okay, so there's a couple things. Over here, this little option that says track magnet and this little option is auto snapping. Those two are a must. Let me show you what it does. So your tool here, you see the split and the split and the split. What that does is it makes it so when your tool is near it, it pops right to the split. It makes it really easy trying to figure out the splits. See how it just stops to it? So in this case, this split right here, we know that our outro is right here. So we don't need music past this point. So we highlight it and then delete everything to the right. Just like that. Easy peasy. I really like those two. Those two wasn't there. It just did an update. Those are new. Okay, so now we need to go through and ensure that it looks right. Okay, right here, there's a natural like drop in the music. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use the timeline zoom and we're going to zoom in and try to narrow down where that natural bass drop is. Or it's supposed to be a bass drop, but it wasn't. It was pretty weak. So I think it's right there. Let's do it again. Okay, I think it's right there. Right there. So what we're going to do, let's zoom out. And we're going to come up to text and default text. We're going to add to track. Now the reason I didn't drag drop there is because I want this to be right there. And we're going to name this bass drop. Now that is just a little note from me. So we can keep doing whatever we're doing. And I know that right here is a bass drop. And let's just verify. Okay. So that's going to help us because I like to throw like little things into. If you haven't watched my videos already, you know. And that's going to be a good spot to naturally throw something like a good bass drop. Or not a good bass drop, but like something that's happening, right? Okay. So now we have our intro, context, outro. We have our music. Now we need our graphics. So this is a benefits thing, right? The Ant Game benefits. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to media and we're going to import. We already have stuff saved for this. Let's see, where is it? Ant Graphics, benefits, where you at? Okay, so the benefits logo is going in. Okay, and then this is the Wild Hunt. So what we need to do is we need to pull up Pixlr. It's 100% free. Kinda. It's free as in it's a free program, but I pay for the extra so I can do more than 3 saves a day, kind of thing. Now what we're looking for is the Wild Hunt. All right, that's the Wild Hunt. So we're wanting to pull that part out. Okay. So let's make this just a tad bit smaller so we can pull all that out, because that is the ultimate goal, right, of doing the Wild Hunt. Not only are we going to use this in the video, well, this might not be in the video, but not only are we going to use this, you know, for the video, we're also going to use it for the thumbnail. So cut that. File, new, clipboard. When you click the clipboard after you cut something, it makes it the same size as whatever you just cut. Makes it really easy. File, save, save as, Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt rewards. Why is there a H there? Okay. Right, so we get rid of that. So that's the Wild Hunt rewards, right? Right. So we've already did that. Let's pull this over to the trash can so we know we're done with it. Alright, we need that piece and some of those pieces, I think. What is this? Oh, okay. With or without? Let's do without. What I mean with or without is, see there's a gold box around Wild Hunt and on the other one there's not. So, let's grab this, add a current. Okay. And then grab that. Pull the Wild Hunt, edit, cut, file, new, clipboard, create, edit, paste, file, save, save as, Wild Hunt, icon, save. That's the Wild Hunt icon, and now we got the icon out the way, which was that one. What is this? Force of nature. Oh, that's something else. What is this? Ah, that's the stuff. Okay, so now this is the body. Drag this here, add currents. I'm gonna make this just a tad bit smaller. We don't necessarily want everything, but we want the important stuff. So let's grab that, file, or I'm sorry, edit, cut, file, new, clipboard, create, edit, paste, and then file, save, save as, Wild Hunt body. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. So that's us. That's us. That's us. These have been used. Organization. Always organization. What is this stuff? Force of nature. I thought I had a force of nature over there. Force of nature.